up, everybody? It's your boy, King Boys Productions, and I'm back at it with another reaction video. So today, I am here with Fetty Wap, Sweet Yamz, featuring Khalifa. So Sweet Yamz, what's going on with me? Sweet Yamz remix featuring Khalifa. Now, obviously the song went kind of crazy. Like, I mean, I did a reaction to it, right? And first of all, thank y'all for showing so much love on the initial reaction. Like, that video went crazy. That was like my highest performing video in a long time. Like, it was kind of crazy. I had like 2,000 views within a day or some shit like that. And I was like, yo, what's going on? But apparently, because people weren't really reacting to it, so when it first dropped, people were like, hey, what's going on with this? Then I posted a TikTok about it, and the TikTok tanked. But the video did well, so shout out y'all. Thank y'all. But the song was good, man. Like I said, I really enjoyed the song. And it was kind of going crazy on TikTok. Like, I saw so many people were kind of like, yo, hey, Fetty, what the hell? And then I saw a bunch of celebs were listening to it and shit. And then there was this like filter on TikTok where there was this like super crazy auto-tune effect, and people were just, let me get to the Yamz, sweet Yamz, and they were just hitting that with that fucking filter on, and it sounded pretty good. So at least some of them was so off key that it was pretty bad. But there were so many people just like singing along to it and doing their own little thing. That was cool. It was cool to see like Fetty Wap getting some traction. But it's weird, like, I'm pretty sure he's in jail, right? Like, I'm still not getting a straight answer from people. I'm pretty sure he's in jail, but like his Instagram is, like, stuff on Instagram is being posted as if he's not. Like, it's like in first person talking to, like, which I guess maybe I can understand, whatever. But it's just, that seems strange to me. But I'm excited to hear Wiz on this remix, because Wiz was one of the people that I saw made a video to it. It was kind of like listening to it and like, hey, he was like in his kitchen or something like listening to it like, damn, this shit. So shout out Wiz. So let's hear this, man. I'm excited. Here we go. Ready? Can I get to the Yamz, sweet Yamz? Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the Yamz, sweet Yamz? Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the I'm up early for the bills, but my lonely need no friends. Keep it going, never end back. Yeah, yeah. Perfect starting, stack again, do that all the time. The Yamz are all I know. I'm really good at distraction. I say myself to the baby. Can I get to the Yamz? Oh, I'm trying to get to the band. Money on my plate, doing it in my hands. Something about that feeling I just don't understand. Oh, I'ma tell him again. Can I get to the Yamz, sweet Yamz? Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the Yamz, sweet Yamz? Shit. Show me the way. All right, come on, I'm ready.
She let me do it again. I got enough room for you and your friend. Come to my spot, now you know what it is. I'm the man. I brought a pound on the jet, now I'm here. Just took his girl and he said it ain't fair. But I'm a gangster, I really don't care. Know how to share, I'm a player. And I'ma come running, don't worry. And I'ma clean my plate in a hurry. And I heard that pussy sound like mac and cheese when you stir. But
can I get to the Yamz, sweet Yamz? Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the Yamz, sweet Yamz? Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the Bro, that fucking chorus, man. I can't get over how good that shit is. I liked Wiz's little remix to it, you know? He put his own little Wiz Khalifa thing on it. And, he had to have the like his little fucking laugh that he always has. I love it. And I think it's great. And it helps get more exposure to the song. And it helps, getting Wiz on it and shit. Shout out Wiz, man. Damn. Wow, what a what a song. I can't believe I really liked it. But I didn't expect it to go as crazy as it's been going. Really, I truly did not. But hey, Fetty. I hope he needs to drop more like this, man. He needs to drop more like this. These shits are fucking hitting. I'm sorry I was singing along the whole time, but the song, it just has you feel good. You're just like, I don't know. Every time I've listened to it, I put some people on too. I was playing it at work and shit. And people were like, hey, this is Fetty? Hey. And that shit was, everyone liked it. So I was like, all right. And I've played it a couple times. And every time I play it, people are like, hey, what's this? It's just groovy, man. Man, Wiz. So I saw my first Wiz show back in July. I can't remember when. It was in the summer this year. I saw him at the, it was called the Lakewood Amphitheater here in Atlanta. It was him and Logic. They went on tour together. It was called like I don't remember, something verse tour, vinyl verse tour, I think, whatever it was. But it was Logic and Wiz. And damn, they put on a crazy show. Like Logic had like an hour-long set, and I was a little nervous, right? I was a little nervous for the concert because I thought maybe Logic and Wiz were gonna only play like their new shit, because they had both like just recently dropped an album. So I was like, damn, hopefully they don't just play only their new shit, because I don't really know a lot of that. But Logic didn't really. He played like a couple newer songs. Besides that, he played his more popular shit. It was the same with Wiz. Like he played a lot of his like popular shit, and it went so hard. Like it was so sick. It was such a fun show. He put on such a great show. Both of them did. So shout out to them. I would definitely, if they ever go on tour again, together or just apart, we'll definitely think about going for sure. I was the whole time I was just like, hey, I was just hype as fuck. So Lakewood is an amphitheater. If you guys have ever been to an amphitheater, like, I don't know if all amphitheaters are like this, but at least most of the amphitheaters that I've been to, there's like the pavilion where there's seats, like normal seats, and then there's a pit, right? Like the normal pit at a concert, and then there's a pavilion with seats. And then behind the seats is the lawn, which is like way cheaper. Our tickets ended up being like, when we ended up, everyone, like me and a bunch of my friends got them. They ended up being like $7 or something like that to go sit in the lawn, which was cool. Even if the lawn was packed, it would have been worth it. It was like, it's fun. You could bring your own like blankets and shit. Like my friend Alexis brought like her blankets and shit, and they were like sitting down for some of like the breaks in the sets and whatever it was. So it was kind of cool. But then yeah, like $7. I mean, you get one beer, it's the same fucking price as the damn ticket, but that's how they get you. And I accidentally parked in the damn premium parking lot because I didn't know it was the premium parking lot. So this is how they got me, right? I got to tell you guys this story real fast. So I had never been to Lakewood before, and I was driving because the only thing about me, right, is I have the biggest car, which is like a cool thing, but it's also the downside, because then you're always expected to drive because it's like, oh, everyone can fit in your car. My car fits 7 comfortably and can fit, I think it can fit up to, or it can fit like 6 pretty comfortably. It can fit up to 7, or I could actually can fit up to 8, and you're kind of a little uncomfortable because you're kind of jammed in there if it's 8. But I can fit like 8 people in my car. But the issue that I have is because of that, if I'm going somewhere, they're like, oh yeah, you can drive because you have the big car and we can all fit in one car and not have to take 2 or have to whatever. And it's like, yeah, I guess you're right. But anyway, so I drove to the concert, and I'm pulling up to this, I see a bunch of traffic like coming into this area. So I was like, all right, I guess what's over here to go. So I pull into this area, and then I get kind of wedged in, right? Like, so I pull in, there's a car behind me, and then there's a car to the side. So I'm like stuck in between cars. There's nowhere to go. It's like, I'm next to the curb, so it's a one-way, and I'm on the next to the curb, so I can't like. I mean, I could run up the curb and fucking drive off, but that would be so stupid, and it'd probably fuck up my car. But I kind of overheard one of the guys talking. He's like, "Yeah, it's $40 to park here," and I was like, "Holy fuck!" So I ended up having to pay $40 to park. Luckily, my buddy Jason split that with me. That was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that, but he did. But I accidentally parked in like the premium ass parking spot or parking area, which was right next to the damn amphitheater, which was cool. However, at the end, traffic to get out of there was an absolute biatch. So like, yeah, it's premium parking, but it still is taking you 30 fucking minutes just to. We just sat outside the car for like 30 minutes because we were just waiting because it was, you know, because there was nowhere to go. It was like fucking standstill traffic. I don't know. They got me. They got me with the $40, and I was a little pissed off. And apparently there's like a different lot further down the street. You just have to walk a little further, but it's only like $10 to park there or whatever the hell. And I was like, well, damn it. But I know for next time. That's the thing. One of the most important parts about, especially, I know, at least for me in Atlanta, is like finding a place to park at a venue is like key, because like you want to make sure you can get in and out of there fast, or if you can't get in and out of there fast, it's just like a safe spot for your car to go that you don't feel like, you know, I'm going to come back out and my car's going to be fucked, my car's going to be gone, whatever the hell. So I always try and find, that's like one of the my biggest things before going to any venue is like, all right, where can I park around here? And then if I've never been to a venue, I'll usually like drive past like a day in advance just to be like, okay, where, and then I'll find the parking. So it's kind of cool. But anyway, if you guys did like, please leave a like, please subscribe. Original videos in the description down below if you'd like to check that out for yourself. And until next time, it's your boy, King Boys Productions. Squaw.
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt. Tripping off this blunt, so I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no, don't run from the black hole sun.